Hola, peoples. It has been 10,000 years. Now, it's been a while since we've done a live video. I'm excited, I'm happy, and we're going to have fun today. We're going to have fun. This video is in honor of my friend Elisa of Elisa Soul Kisses. She's having her monthly crystal extravaganza, her sale, her event in the group, which the link is in the description. So click the group, click the link, and join the group if you want to see some really cool crystals and so much more. She has a ton of stuff. So yeah, check that out. We're gonna do a reading today. We're gonna have fun. It's just gonna be really chill, really laid back. So I'm probably going to ramble. I'm probably going to just, do what I naturally do and enjoy ourselves. So when I am terrible at finding like the title. Like, what do I title something? I can't just keep saying inspirational reading. I mean, I could, but that's boring. And so I chose from one of my decks a card. I was shuffling. I was like, okay, what kind of message do we need to hear right now? What do we need to focus on? What would be a really good theme for this reading, this experience that we're going to co-create together, right? And this card came up. It's cute, right? And it says, "You're doing well. Keep going." And that to me, that's a lot to me, actually. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? Like, you're doing well. Keep going. Keep moving forward. Keep doing what you need to do for yourself right now. You know what I mean? Well, hello, Patricia. You're doing well, keep going. And so that's kind of the theme of this reading, and we're gonna have fun. We're gonna get into these decks as well. So that's the theme. Well, hey girl, hey Lillian, I just love your name because it reminds me of my niece. Her name's Liliana. But yeah, so anyways, you're doing well, keep going. And I think that we all need that sort of encouragement, because we're doing the best we can with whatever information we're given. We're always doing the best we can, and we have to recognize that, like, you know what, I'm doing the best I can right now, and all I can do, like, I don't need to beat myself up over anything. I don't need to beat other people up for anything. I simply need to just keep recognizing that I'm doing what I can with what I have, and I need to just keep moving forward, keep like movement. You like that? Snap. Hello. So snap, bitch. Shoot. Y'all, I'm doing this for Elisa, and I try to I do my best to respect rules and regulations. So I try not to swear when I'm doing videos for her group, because rules, and that's cool. But I try. Oops. Ding. So you're doing well, keep going. And we all just need to recognize that, we do the best we can with what we have, and just keep moving forward. Movement is absolutely important in all aspects of our lives. Well, hello, Mary, Moon, Daisy, Stacy, Sonia. Hello, Robin. Hello, V. Good to see you. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. We're going to get into this reading now, but just the theme of it is, you know what? Give yourself a break. You're doing well. Keep moving forward. Keep doing what you need to do for yourself. And just recognize this process that we're just discovering, each and every one of us. We're doing the best we can with what we have. And I keep repeating myself, but we have to. So I'll do 3 cards, but two cards per slot. So we'll have 6 cards total. I can count. So take some time, y'all. Take some time to ground and center, to focus on your breathing. Well, hello, Nadia Romanov of Lady Jane's Bewitchery. Go ahead and check that out. So take some time to ground and center, take some time to just tune in with yourself and know that 1, 2, or 3, the first number that pops into your head, you can comment. That card will be an inspirational, like a focal point, and then all cards are going to be like a general collective reading that work well together and we can discuss. So always feel free to share your thoughts and share, whatever pops up. We're in this together. What? From the Netherlands? Beautiful. Well, hello, Brenda Jingle. I just like the jingle. I love it. So 1, 2, or 3, go ahead and comment. Stack 1, stack 2, stack 3. The first number that pops into your head. Go ahead and comment or write down. Again, if you don't want to comment, you don't have to. I know some people don't like to, publicly engage, and that's absolutely fine. Just write it down. Take notes. You do not have to comment. But I like seeing your name. But just, do whatever feels appropriate for you. So if you don't want to comment, you don't have to. So 1, 2. You can do 2 different numbers if you want, but 1, 2, or 3, the first number that pops into your head. Well, hello, Nicole. And let us see. This is going to be right here. And just know the theme is you're doing well. Keep going. Just keep that in mind. Okay. So 1, 2, or 3, first number that pops into your head. And let us see what pops up. So stack 1, card 1. Stack 1, card 1. Okay. Sorry, I had to check what decks we're using. So I can get from an unwanted to a wanted relationship. I can get from an unwanted to a wanted relationship. So stack 1, card 1. So as you walk away from one unpleasant situation, the law of attraction will bring another that feels very much like it, and usually quickly. You just cannot get there from there. To get to where you want to be, to that place of feeling better, you have to reach for alignment between you and you. Getting yourself feeling good before you take action is always the best process, for when you do not feel good, you cannot be inspired to any action that will solve the problem. So, how does that make you feel? What comes up for you? So this is card 1, stack 1. I can get from an unwanted to a wanted relationship. And I like that because a lot of times when we are breaking up in a relationship or we are parting ways, whatever it is, there's this intense energy. There's this intense, there's a lot of intense feelings, and sometimes we're really hurt. And so that's very, 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 let me just repeat myself again, intense. It's and quite appropriately, right? So there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of energy that is backing that experience. And so let's say we break up a relationship, or we're parting ways with a friendship, whatever it is. We are, we're getting rid, right? Or walking or whatever. And so we are still in that space. We're still in that energy. We haven't processed much of anything, really. We're still in the intensity of that energy, that vibration. And so a lot of times what happens is another situation, another person, another situation comes along, and we're like, oh wow, I'm attracted to it. We're gonna have fun. The situation's really cool. And we don't realize that, I didn't really work through anything that I processed in this parting of ways, right? I didn't work through any of that. And I'm actually manifesting another pattern of the same sort of caliber because I didn't work through that stuff. I just quickly went in to another relationship, another situation, another experience. Does that make sense? And so, I can get from an unwanted to a wanted relationship. And so the inspiration here is to take into consideration what you really want out of life. Like what in life are you currently sort of like parting ways with? Yo, something just got delivered. I don't know if you heard that ding, but I heard it and kind of scared me. I forgot that, she who shall not be named was plugged in. So it's important to ask yourself, like, what in my life right now am I parting ways with? What am I separating from? Or is it a person? Is it a relationship? Is it a situation? Is it like different programmings within myself? Am I walking away from, excuse me, am I walking away from something that I believed in, or I attached myself to, that no longer is appropriate for me, right? And so it's stuff like that we have to be aware of. So we know that we are walking away from something. We know that we are about to invest ourselves into something new, something different. So if we really want it to align and manifest in a way that is really good for us, or more like productive in the new adventure that we want for ourselves, or the new action oriented experiences that we want for ourselves, then we realize we have to take a step back. We have to take a step back and process what we've been through, and then focus on the things that feel really good to us. So as we process what we are going through, we can focus on the things that didn't serve us, and then focus in on what we enjoy, and the new experiences that we really want to delve into, right? And then when we feel really good, that is when we take action. That is when we invest ourselves. That is when we know, like, oh, I feel really good about this situation. I feel really good about this relationship. I feel really good about this decision, right? And so then, boom, I can take action. Okay, so let go of the old. People will need to stop jumping from one right into another, then wonder why it doesn't work out. Yeah, yeah. So, okay, that was card one, stack one. So this is the card that co-creates with stack one. This is, let's say, stack one, card two. I don't know. And this would be, since every request is granted, I feel, ooh, I like this. So since every request is granted, I feel no competition. So each point of view matters. Every request is granted. There is no end to the universal resources that fulfill these requests, and there is no end to the answers to the never ending stream of questions. And for that reason, there is no competition. Ooh, I like that. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? I like. So we are coupling it, we are merging it with, I can get from an unwanted to a wanted relationship. And since every request is granted, I feel no competition. And it's important. It's important for us to recognize that in life, in our lives, each and every one of us, like there is no competition. We do not have to compete with anyone. We are simply living in our own like dynamic experience. We are embodying our authenticity. We are embodying spirit energy, and we are simply living. We're living this life, and it is in no competition. We can look at people and they may be doing similar things to us, but we can celebrate them. We can honor them. We can, okay, cool. I'm happy for them. We don't have to. We don't have to compete, because we're not the same. We're not, and that's okay. And so we don't have to compete for a relationship, right? We don't have to compete with anyone for a relationship. If there is that sort of competitive like vibe where I'm going to make you compete for me or whatever, then that's something to be aware of. That's something to use proper discernment with, and maybe it's time to recognize there is a like a toxic vibe in this situation that I need to address and work to heal or eradicate, right? Fluidity within your power. Your only competition is yourself. Like, be careful what we wish, ask for, because we may get exactly what we asked for, and it may not be better than what we left behind. Ooh, always. So what does that say to you? And I like that. We'll move on to stack two in a second. So I can get from an unwanted to a wanted relationship. Since every request is granted, I feel no competition. So I like when I see people succeeding. I like when, sometimes we go through that human experience where Why them and not me? And then I have to step myself out of it. Like, you know what? I'm happy because if they can create and they do, then I know I can do that as well. You know, you're doing well. Keep going, keep moving forward. Right. So it's important for us to sort of like take a step back and honor the success of others and embrace the beauty that each and every one of us can, you know, add to this world. So let's move on a little bit. So we can yeah, let's move on. So stack two. So for those of you who chose stack two, these are dominant cards for you. The other cards will be supporting. So stack two, whatever I desire, I can acquire. So whatever, well, hello, L. Thank you. So whatever I desire, I can acquire. So the eternal law of the universe steadily hold you guys, the eternal laws of the universe steadily hold the promise of expansion and joy. Understanding the laws will reawaken within you the knowledge of your purpose and your own personal power as you remember how to access the power of the universe that creates worlds. If this time space reality has within it the ability to inspire a desire within you, it is absolute that this time space reality has the ability to yield you a full and satisfying manifestation of the same desire. It is law. All right. It is law. So, whatever I desire, well, hello. Whatever I desire, I can acquire. How does that make you feel? I like this because it reminds me that, you know, if we can put it out there, if we can desire something, we have that energy invested into it, like then a way to manifest, a way to obtain, to create, to experience it is already there. The solution is already there. We simply have to tap into that and allow ourselves to receive it. I think that when we whenever we put our desires out there, we at times block ourselves from receiving it because sometimes we have different like programs and beliefs. Like sometimes we think we don't deserve that. Sometimes we there's a lot of factors that can enter that prevent us from really obtaining something. But when we honor that, when we honor and we have like this realization that, you know what, if I desire something and if I really feel it in my gut and I'm doing well and I just need to keep going, I know that I am able to receive it. I know that by my activation of desiring something, a solution is provided, a solution is there. And so I simply need to like, tap into that sort of wavelength to make it more. Yeah, this is my Hecate uh necklace. Well, it's like a rosary. So whatever I desire, I can acquire. What does that say to you? Heal yourself, then shoot for the moon. Awesome. Yes, build that career. Love it. Yeah. So let's for more understanding of this, let us go into the second card in stack two, which is we are all I like this actually. We are all co-creators within a diverse universe. This has garnet and yeah, garnet, and I want to say this is matte black. It's either black obsidian or black tourmaline. It's not black obsidian. It's black tourmaline. Yes, I had one that I wanted black obsidian on, but I don't think I had uh, the stuff. So yeah, it's garnet and black tourmaline, I believe, matte. So we are all co-creators within a diverse universe. Every physical being on your planet is your partner in co-creation. And if okay, I love this. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Every physical being on your planet is your partner in co-creation. And if you would accept that and appreciate the diversity of beliefs and desires, all of you would have more expansive, satisfying, and fulfilling experiences. So, what does that say to you? What does that say? How does that make you feel? So I like this. Let me take this off or I'll show you. I'm pretty sure. Obviously, I know Garnet. So it's a rose. Oh, rosary. And then there's a little head. It's not going to. Anywho. We are all co-creators within a diverse universe, and whatever I desire, I can acquire. And so, what I really, really love about this is that it's not just us. It is not just us. And that is why it is so important to understand what you allow in your life, not just what you allow in your life, but who you allow in your life, because we are all co-creating right now. That's why we're having fun. That's why we're having a good experience. That's why, that's why I feel relaxed doing this, because I enjoy this and I'm co-creating with you, and I feel good about this, and so I feel good here, and I'm relaxed. I'm not as anxious as I could be, right? And so we have to really comprehend that anything we allow into our life, we are co-creating with. And so if I am seeking to create, let's say, a life of abundance, and let's say I want more money, but I'm surrounding myself with energies that are stealing, or energies that are taking advantage of, or whatever, that I'm co-creating with something that is going against my vibe. Does that make sense? I'm co-creating with something. I'm trying to create something while the other situations around me are creating the opposite. And so I'm trying to do this, and they're pulling back here. And it's a co-creative process, and so we have to comprehend that who are we aligning ourselves with? What kind of people are we around? What do they believe? What do they what how do they view life? We these are things that we really need to be aware of. And again, and thank you, Nadia, for being here, because it just reminds me of conversations that we've had. It's also about, what businesses do you support? And sometimes it's hard. You have to do what's right for you, and with what you have. So if you know a business that is really harmful and is going against, people that you support, or who you are, then pull your support from that business. That's why it's so hard for me. Like, I won't. There's a gym that is supported a lot of anti me LGBTQ IA plus, anti-trans. There's a gym that is a local that has a lot of cool stuff, and a lot of stuff that I would like, but I won't support them because they support things that are against my nature. They don't support people like me. And so it's important. I don't know if I'm just rambling, but it's really important for us to recognize all of those things, because we are single individual energies, but we are co-creating, interconnected with everything around us. And so when we wake up, we are co-creating, co-manifesting, and that is something that we should take full advantage of. You know. Um, First step is to believe in yourself. Yeah. Well, hello, Pamela. Be aware of who you share your energy with. Absolutely. Be aware of who you share your energy with, and be aware of how your energy comes across as well, for sure. And let me just also say this. I know I'm rambling, so I apologize, but it's been like 100 years. So it's important that we recognize that just because someone has different beliefs than us, like I don't support that stuff because I find it toxic. I find it terrible. I'm not like, I have to recognize that I am not going to spend my time like bashing that. I'm going to spend my time and focus my time on finding a solution. I'm going to focus my time on investing into companies that are inclusive. I'm going to spend my time in supporting people that I love, because diversity is life. It's so important and beautiful. And so these are things that we need. I don't know why I'm doing this, y'all. Hello. These are things that we need to just be mindful of, all of it. And we can create a great experience for ourselves, So step 2, whatever I desire, I can acquire. So remember, you're doing well and keep going. Remember that if you can desire something, the solution is already there. It's just a matter of, I don't know if I'm doing this either, but it's just a matter of bringing that to us. It's just a matter of navigating those waters and bringing the solution to us. So if we can desire something, we have it. If we can desire something, we can really hold it, and it's in our hearts, right? Then we know a solution is made available, and that solution is waiting for us to go in. And that solution, a key to that solution right now, is that it's a it is a co-creative process. And so it's the connection with other energies that help amplify our initial goal. Okay, so, well, hello. So let's go on to stack 3. Ew, this reminds me of angels. Not ew like bad, just like, you'll see. I'll show you. So my attention to unwanted can't defy the law of attraction. So my attention to unwanted can't defy the law of attraction. Look at all those eyes. Yikes. If your life, excuse me, sorry, if your life has caused you to ask for y'all, I don't know what's going on. Oh, we're in Mercury's shadow. Hello. If your life has caused you to ask for an improved situation, no matter what it is, and you are no longer offering chronic thought vibrations that are opposite of your desire must come to you, but you cannot continue to keep alive within you vibrational patterns of what you do not want and receive what you do want that defies the law of attraction. That's what it is. Let me get a drink. So what does that say to you? How does that make you feel? So my attention to unwanted can't defy the law of attraction. And basically what this is saying, I think it's helping us really understand the previous cards as well. But what it's expressing is that, it's a lot of times, especially in, I don't know why, but it is easier for us to focus on, or it seems easier for us to focus on what we don't want. Like a lot of times we think we are defining what we want in life, or how we want to experience things. We think we're defining things, but all we are doing is saying, I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't want that. No, thank you. And it's like, hello. But what do you want? We are listing off all of these things we don't want. And it would just be easier to say, you know what? I want this car, this color, this style, whatever. I want to feel really good, and this makes me feel really good. Let's say those things. Let's focus on those, because whatever we give our attention to, whatever we give our like emotional investments to, we create, we manifest. And it doesn't matter if you want or if you do not want. What matters is that you are giving your time and attention to something, right? And so as you give your time and attention to something, you activate it, and your energy is like, it's like, shh, you like that? It's doing this. It's crawling. It's going to it, and it's like it's bringing it to you. It doesn't matter what it is. And so, my attention to unwanted can't defy the law of attraction. So, when you are asking for things, when you are wanting experiences, whenever you are creating something, focus on how it feels to you. Focus on feeling good in that situation. And whenever something comes up that doesn't feel good, or whenever something comes up that is what we would judge as negative, uh, allow yourself to honor that, but then get back to, well, what do I want? I don't like this, but what do I like? Right. So I wouldn't choose that for myself, but what would I choose for myself? It's time for us to train ourselves to switch gears with ease and grace by focusing in on what we do love. And again, it's what we give our attention to, what our emotions are invested in. And a lot of times that's hard for us. It's challenging because sometimes we cannot control the atmosphere that we're in. So we have to find ways. You're doing well. Keep going. Okay, so let's see what's coupling with this card. I am a physical extension. I'm a physical extension of source energy. I am a physical extension of source energy. I'm a physical extension of the divine spark of God, of Goddess, right? So, source energy. So, everything in your physical environment was created from non-physical perspective, from a can we just take a moment to appreciate the shadow of Mercury? Let us just appreciate it for a second. Thank you so much for helping me to fumble my words and just laugh at myself. So, everything in your physical environment was created from non physical perspectives by that which you call source. And just as source created your world, and you, through the power of focused thought, you from your leading edge place in this time space reality are continuing to create your world. So it's really fascinating to me, like just looking like this card paper. But if you really think about it, it's just energy. It is energy, like all these like particles, energy, whatever. It's energy vibrating at a very low rate to be made manifest in this physical world. It's energy vibrating at a very low rate to form the colors, to form the texture, the consistency, the whatever. It's just energy. And because we are on physical earth, we are able to interpret that energy and see it because of how it's vibrating or how low it's vibrating, right? That's really fascinating to me. And so I'm a physical extension of source energy. Everything was created, everything is energy. Everything has been thought, right, into existence. And so we are extensions of creator, and we are creating by our every investment. We are creating by our every thought and our action, and our heartfelt like investments, right? And so remember who you are, remember your power, remember what you're capable of, remember that of your worth, remember that. So don't focus on the bad apples in the barrel. Focus on the maybe the only good one left. And adage, I like that. Yeah, and it's the thing. It's like with the bad apples and the good one. Let us be aware of the bad apples. We don't have to like pretend they don't exist, but we just realize like, oh, we are not going to use these bad apples to make, I don't know, applesauce or an apple pie? I don't know. You know what I mean? So we're not going to utilize, or we're not going to work and create with these bad apples because they're like rotted and they're just gross. They got some like worms. We're not going to work with that. I'm not going to be feeding no worms to people. I mean, no, I won't. So we are aware of these bad apples and they have their purpose, but in my life and what I want to create, the purpose is not for me to focus on them. I must focus on what I desire, and what feels right for me, right? That's with the company I work for. We're growing very quickly and my position is changing a lot. Yeah, that's a challenge. Let's see. That tells me that I have to take the bull by the horns and make my way in a newly created position within my company. I can't wait for them to tell me what to do. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's like for sure. It's like, okay, there's a lot of stuff and it's chaos and chaos. Oh shoot. There's a block user. Okay. Got it. That's rude. So I totally got distracted. But yeah, it's focus on the chaos in the sense it's giving you information, but you don't have to allow the chaos to take you away from what you really desire. You want your a job, you want to feel really good in the job, you want to do all of these things, and so you want to focus on the solution of it. And so realize like I am a physical extension of source energy as well. My attention to unwanted can't defy the law of attraction. And so, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on what the solution. I'm going to focus on what I like, what I'm capable of, what I'm working with. And yeah. Well, be blessed, Robin. Have fun. Thank you for being here with me, with us. So let's just pull all of this together because I'm a rumbling. And I got distracted by the person offering readings. Hello. So at the end of the day, what is this experience expressing to us? So the theme of it is you're doing well, keep going. So know that wherever you are in life right now, you are doing okay, you are doing well. Don't judge yourself and don't be so harsh on yourself. You don't have to. You're doing well. Keep moving forward, keep trying, keep going. Movement will be your solution. Okay. And so we realize, like, you know what, in order for us to get where we want to be, we have to focus on what we want in life. We have to know ourselves well enough where, there's no competition in life. What I want for myself is for me, is for my loved ones, is for the world around me. I want to do these things. And so focus on what you love, focus on what you want to enjoy, and no one's taking away from you. You get to create your own space. You get to carve a space out for yourself and know that you get to shine like no one else. You get to shine like no other. No one can take your own shine from you. Absolutely no one. So don't let them. Don't let them. And focus on those solutions. Be aware of the things that challenge you. Be aware of the things that don't feel well and acknowledge them, but don't stay there. Don't live there. Allow them to inspire you to focus in on those solutions and allow yourself to realize, like, I'm not in competition. No, I got my stuff. I know what I want. And understand that when you desire something, when you desire a solution, the physical manifestation of something is made possible. And so when you feel like, I want this, I desire this, I have something inside of me that is just, it's calling me and I want this, know that there's a solution being made available. And so there's always going to be a way to that desire, and understand that a part of that solution is understanding that you are co-creating I don't know, you're co-creating with energies in your world. And so it's not just you desiring this, it is you co-creating, planting those seeds with all of the energies in your world to help set you up for success. So be aware of the people in your world, be aware of the situations in your world, be aware of what people really believe and how they are acting, right? And then understand that you are doing well. Keep going. And your attention to unwanted can't defy the law of attraction. So always make sure to focus in on what you want for yourself, for your life. Don't define what you want by expressing all of the unwanted things. Define what you want by clearly expressing and feeling what it is you actually want out of life, and understand you are a creator. You are an extension of, you are a physical extension, a physical manifestation of source energy. And so you have the power to create. We are all doing that right here and right now. And so understand your worth. Understand you are blessed. Absolutely, 100%. And know that uh, this will help create, when you focus on those things, when you focus on the solution, you know no one can take your power from you. No one can demean. I mean, they can try, but when you know yourself well enough, you know your worth, and we're all here, we're all in this together, and we're all aspects of divinity, right? We are all worthy. So don't let anyone make you feel any less than, because they can't. Don't let them have that. Focus on your beauty and your worth. So you're doing well, and keep going. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope my rambles didn't, I hope they made sense a little bit at least. But thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll be, throughout the weekend, I will be in Elisa's group that I have in the description. And if you're there, hello, welcome. You can tag me if you need help with any of the crystals and their metaphysical, spiritual properties and how to work with them. So yeah, I'll be there this weekend, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. So definitely join as well. Yeah. Thank you so much. I am going to head out now. I'm trying to see if I missed anything, but I really appreciate all of you. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I've missed you too. I miss doing these. So anywho, y'all, I'm going. Okay. Be blessed.